Well, we start out every show with a breakdown of a movie or TV show. That's our, kind of our MO. And this week we were kind of ballparking it around, but I think what we've determined is like, what do you guys think is the best movie to come out this summer, this year, and what is the worst? Like, what is your frame of reference for that?
Well, I think I'm right in saying the biggest indie hit was what was the biggest indie hit?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the best movie and
47 meters down, maybe?
was that movie. Yeah, it was a fucking terrible summer.
It wasn't that pleasant, I've had better movie summers for myself. I now that I think about it, I was kind of let down by it. I usually when the summer hits, there's that one or two titles you're looking forward to, and actually, if you want to be honest, I think the movie I looked forward to the most, I didn't go see in the theater, but like Despicable Me 3, I was like that had the most like hype. If you ask me, like all the other films, I wasn't really
Baby Driver.
Into them,
Baby Driver.
Like that was
Baby
good.
Driver was amazing.
I couldn't get through that.
Baby Driver.
Yeah, I did 20 minutes and it just made me angry. It was just too cool for school.
I love Baby Driver.
Really?
It was great.
No, I just.
I thought it was good.
Drive. It was
very Drive influenced. Yeah,
it
massively.
Stole from a lot of other projects.
But Edgar Wright is unashamed, isn't he? He does that. He loves it.
Do you know what kind of got me in the gutter with Baby Driver is that I loved it. It was like aesthetically, it was great. I loved the whole pace of the film is fantastic. Although instead of giving us a story we haven't seen before, they took a movie we have seen before and just did it in their way. Yeah. And that's what I look for the most when I go to see a movie. I want to see a different story. And
Very good point. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be something too crazy, but it doesn't have to be like the newest story, but the least thing I wanted to see is like something I've already seen before. And it's still a good movie, but that's still to be told. You have to mention that.
Did you guys? Sorry, Dave.
No, go for it.
Did you guys see Wind River?
No, but I didn't want to go see it.
That was awesome. Taylor Sheridan. That was his directorial debut. He's the guy who wrote Sicario, and he wrote Hell or High Water as well. And now he stepped up and written and directed this movie with Jeremy Piven. Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. There we go.
Wrote and directed it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Really good. Did you see it, Joe?
I haven't. No. But I really want to. It looks like my kind of thing. I like that.
Yeah, and there was another one. I saw Wind River and this other one in Cannes. And I've forgotten the name of it with Robert Pattinson. Oh God, what's it?
Wait, a good movie with Robert
Pattinson? Really good.
Hold on, time out. Yes, you haven't seen the commercial for it? It was like something kind of gritty.
Really great. Yeah, it was brilliant.
Most recently.
I was chatting to someone about that yesterday, and they said it was
brilliant. It's just the names dropped out of my head.
It seemed like the kind haven't seen it, but it seemed like the kind of title that if you saw it, that like from now on you'd start thinking of that movie when you see it.
And use it as an example.
Yeah,
it's kind of one of those things.
Good time.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Saw it in Cannes, then I saw it again here when it came out. Yeah, really good movie.
Well, what do you guys think the worst movie of the year was? Yeah, we're gonna throw some shade. I'll go ahead and I'll say like the worst movie of the year so far, in my opinion. The Justice League. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, the worst movie of the year?
I don't know. Compared to the rest, here's the thing.
I think,
look, we broke this down.
Time out. Yo, Emoji Movie came out this year.
Oh shit!
But I think when you've got a movie, you've got there's a bar. So I mean, Justice League was always going to be shit. Emoji Movie was always going to be shit. Alien Covenant, that was going to be a good movie, and it was just
that kind of hurt.
That was really
that hurt. I think that was the movie I was maybe most anticipating to see. Yeah. And then I was like, I was really let down by it.
Was it a wrong execution, or do you think it was bad writing? Because
the script,
both.
The script was. I just don't know what story.
They were trying to do.
The flute thing.
I didn't see it, so
you need to see it to quite comprehend it. I just sat there, and this was a movie. This is a summer of like King Arthur, of The Mummy. There's a reason 47 Meters Down did pretty well this summer. Exactly. it was not a great summer, and Alien should have just walked away with it.
Yeah,
and instead you had like half an hour flute sequence. What was that about? Michael Fassbender playing the flute with Michael Fassbender was just weird. I mean, there was just too many things going on there for me to even get my head around. Like,
well,
weird.
I have 2 points I want to make. Why are we so hard on these DC movies? I swear to God, we are so ready. We are so ready to come out and like to be honest with you, I don't think it was the greatest movie. But when I see all these Marvel films, I don't think they're the best movies either. And so at the same time,
my
like
gauge
I'm not
Ragnarok
trying to put,
is better than.
Oh, Ragnarok was great.
Ragnarok
was so much
is
fun.
better than the new DC, the Justice League.
But
if you were comparing tit for tat, that's where
I have seen Justice League, but it's not horrible. It's not like what the hell did I just see?
It's better
it's
than
not
Batman
one of those.
vs Superman.
Man,
it's
like,
better than that.
You know, like
right?
So I'm not gonna be too harsh on that film. Like it is what it is.
But
I
think
it's a comic book film. You know,
the problem you've got there with Justice League, I think there's a number of problems. Firstly, you've got everything else has been covered this year, superhero movie wise.
Yeah.
You want a strong, proper, gritty movie, they need to look no further than Logan. That was brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you want the other end of the spectrum, you got loads of fun and chaos and basically a massive budget comedy, and that's Thor 3.
Yeah.
And the problem is there's not really a gap for the Justice League to fall into. And
No,
the
you're right.
The other thing from an English point of view, and I don't know whether this is different for us, because comics aren't really that big a thing in England. They're getting bigger, but I mean, did you read comics when you were growing up?
No, I'm not into all that. No, I don't really understand that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not a massive thing. So
Yeah.
the problem for us is it feels very difficult to sort of get into that movie because we're meeting so many different characters so quickly.
Yes.
Whereas what Marvel did was they spent the time, they brought out a cracking movie in Iron Man, and the idea of all these different characters that they've established intertwining in one movie together with the Avengers, that was exciting. That was a cool prospect. Whereas with Justice League, they've just thrown Batman and Superman together straight away. We've already seen Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman on screen together.
Definitely.
And now they're just throwing in all these characters. It's a bit much. And I know maybe if you've grown up reading comics, you might know who these guys are and be excited to see them. And there were some cool moments when Aquaman sits on the whip, and that was really funny.
Yeah.
Here.
You know, but for me, it was a bit much. It was like trying to throw too much at the screen at once.
Oh no! I'm definitely on board with the rest of you guys, and not thinking this movie is on some upper echelon film. I just think it's just trash. But at the same time, you're right. They're doing the opposite of what Marvel has been doing. They're actually bringing them all together, and then their hope is to now show them their own separate movies. Whereas Marvel had their own separate movies, and they brought them all together.
Yeah.
You know, so
Well, this is one of the exciting things that we're talking to you guys is you have a different perspective by being over and across the pond and having a different the comic book movies are so big over here, and you're saying that they're not that big over there.
No, they're huge. They're
The
huge.
movies are huge. Comics themselves, comic books aren't as big in England. The movies are massive.
Yeah, Justice League did actually better in England than it did in